Now, from KFDX3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Chris Boone.
Welcome back, Texoma. I'm still pondering the brain teaser. Again, trying to figure out if it makes a whammo sound or not when you hit something with a slingshot. There'd be a decent range if you were trying to launch anything with a slingshot and looking off towards the east. Although the sun might be in your eyes as we start to see those the sunrises are going to get a little bit later and later as we go away from the summer solstice. Temperatures, though, already into the 70s, 73 degrees here in Wichita Falls. Humid conditions as well. Dew points into the low 70s, 70 degrees for a dew point. So again, those humid conditions still persisting across Texoma. And again, that's going to carry in towards the afternoon, though the cloud coverage maybe not quite as widespread for the late morning and afternoon hours. We'll start off with cloudier skies for the morning, partly cloudy skies as you get into the late morning and early afternoon hours. That's when temperatures will start to make their better climb into the upper 80s by lunchtime and then into those low to mid 90s. A return back to those average temperatures for this time of year before we see a warming trend really start to get us into those above average temperatures for this weekend. Looking at that cloud coverage across much of the area, already starting to see some breaks into the southern and southeastern parts of Texoma. So again, a little bit more clearing expected as we go throughout the day. And again, the rain chances staying very isolated in nature. Most of us will stay dry. Did see some showers and storms in towards the southwestern parts of Texoma last night and throughout the day yesterday. A bit more isolated in nature. One or two of those showers or storms popping up, but very short-lived in nature, so those will start to settle back down as we lose the daytime heating, getting in towards the evening and overnight hours. Temperatures starting off into the 70s across Texoma, 72 degrees in Bowie, 75 in Archer City, also Vernon and Jacksboro also sitting at 75 degrees as we start off our Friday, kind of getting in towards the weekend and any of those weekend plans that you might have. But again, it is going to be a hot one across the area. Winds right now out of the southeast, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those winds will turn more out of the south and southwest. That's going to help to accelerate that warming trend as we get in towards the weekend. For today, though, temperatures into the 90s for the afternoon. So again, still looking at some pool-like temperatures for your sun and splash forecast. Again, not quite overly hot, but again, still going to be warm enough that you're going to want to get out and try to cool down for a bit. We'll see a little bit more of those a little bit more sunshine into the afternoon hours as those clouds break up. Again, whammo trying to hit the target, and that was we'll be getting into those mid to low 90s. At 93 your afternoon high. If we get it, that'll be spot on for our average temperature here in Wichita Falls, though the switch into the pattern getting into the above average temperatures, that's going to carry in towards the weekend. Partly cloudy skies for tonight as temperatures fall back down into the 70s once again, and then the high pressure, that heat dome that brought record heat for parts of the eastern United States, that starts to slide back off towards the south and southwest and towards the southern plains. That'll see a return back to some of those hot temperatures, not just for us here in Texoma, but for much of the southwestern parts of the United States as we get in towards a little bit of a warming trend to start off next week. So again, that's going to see a return back to some of those summer-like temperatures, still into the 90s to start off for today. We'll look into the warm to mid to upper 90s as you go in towards the weekend, and then back into those triple digits to start off next week.